Hello, YouTubers. Hello, world. And today I decided that I want to actually make this video based upon two encounters that I've just had today with two separate folks. One was at White Castle. I usually go there at nighttime. It's about almost 2:30 in the morning. So there's this kid over there who always asks me what I do, and so today I sat down with him and I asked him. I said, what is it that you want to do? And it's interesting that he just did not know what he wanted to do, yet he wanted to do something. So I said, well, in order for you to do something or to get some guidance, you first have to know what you want from life. Without knowing that, I can't or anybody else cannot help you. So that was an interesting one. And then I came to Dunkin' Donuts. I usually come here nighttime, and there's a gentleman. He's from Pakistan, and sadly, he works two jobs. He works the night shift at Dunkin' Donuts. During the daytime, he works at an adult daycare center. He has four kids. Eldest daughter is in seventh grade. So, I always see him and he's super sleepy. And I said, when do you go to sleep? But he goes like, oh, well, it's difficult. And usually, during afternoon, I get some time. So I said, well, do you have your papers? Are you legal? And he said, yes, I do have my green card. And so I said, well, why don't you find a better job? And the guy was just in shock. It's as if he was told something that nobody else had told him before. He said, well, I'm working two jobs. I don't have the time. I said, well, instead of working two jobs that give you the bare minimum salary, why not find a job that pays you more? And then he was just speechless. He was in shock, as if I had told him something that was unheard of. So I stood there for maybe 3-4 minutes, and he then asked me, well, what is it required to find a job, maybe in IT? That's the field that I'm in. And I said, well, the first thing that is required for you to find any kind of job is to have the inner conviction, the inner drive. And unless you have that, you won't be able to find any job. And I told him, I asked him, as a matter of fact, if he had a degree. He told me, yes, he has a bachelor's. But, the way he said that he has a bachelor's is he was putting himself down, as if his degree was just not good enough. He said, I did my bachelor's from Pakistan, and, BA is just not good. And I said, well, you're making it sound like as if you just did 8th grade and didn't even go to high school. As that's not the case. So the point is that I have come to realize that there are a lot of people in this world who are where they are, not because of the circumstances and not because of the atmosphere or the environment that they're in. They are stuck in that rut because they lack the inner drive. They lack the inner conviction. They lack the inner motivation that can take them to a better place in their life. They are sorry for themselves, yet they're not doing anything about it. They feel bad about the situation that they're in, but they're not doing anything to change that. I read this once in a book, and it said that, if you don't like something, then change it. You're not a tree. You're a human being. Well, what does that mean? It means if you don't like a situation, you have the power to change that. You can move to a different situation. You can make, or at least try to make that situation better. You're not a tree. You have control over what you can do. You have feet, you have legs. Hopefully you can move around. You can do something about the situation. So the point of this video is, ladies and gentlemen, if you're somewhere in your life and if you feel stuck, and if you feel that there is something better out there that you should have, then the first step towards that is to have self-belief. That's number one. Number two, take action. Do something about it. Don't just sit there and feel sorry for yourself. Take some action. Take some positive action. Number three, start reading some self-help books. One really good book that I can think of that is available pretty much freely on the internet is called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Read that book. Excellent book. Doesn't cost you a dime. In PDF, it's available pretty much anywhere. You just have to Google it. Start reading that, and it will give you some good tips. Second, instead of feeling sorry for yourself, start thinking on how you can make your situation better. Take some positive action towards what your goals are. But in order to do that, you have to know what your goal is. There's a saying that you are at a train station and you want to take a train, but you don't know where you want to go. And if you don't know where you want to go, then any train can take you there. You understand my point? If you don't know if you want to go to north, south, east, or west, which town you want to go towards, any train will take you to somewhere. You have to know where you want to go. So decide in your life what you want and then take action. I hope this video will help a lot of folks out there who have been thinking about making their situation better, but they just haven't thought about positively self-enforcing and motivating themselves and to start taking actions. Good luck to you. God bless, and I shall talk to you again soon. Goodbye.